that a 5D?
Hello again, this is Bob Weir with the Cross Timbers Gazette, and my guests today are Jody Smith,
Hi, Bob.
former 3-term mayor of Flower Mound, and Dan Leal, executive director of the Child Advocacy Center for Denton County. And I want to thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
I'll begin by asking Dan to give viewers a brief description of the services provided by Child Advocacy Center.
Sure. The Children's Advocacy Center truly serves the bravest children in Denton County. And we do that really in a one-stop shop approach where we coordinate the investigation, working with law enforcement, CPS, and the DA's Office of Severe Child Abuse Cases. We do the videotape forensic interview of the child so they don't have to tell the story over and over again. We have those agencies communicating with each other. We provide a medical exam for many of the kids. And then we also provide free counseling for the children and for their non-offending caregivers, with the goal being justice for those kids and healing for the child and the family.
And how long has the CAC been in operation?
We've been providing direct services since April of 1997, so almost 20 years of providing services in Denton County.
And you've been the executive director since 2002, I believe?
It's been 14 years this month, yes,
Congrats.
sir.
Oh,
Yeah,
congratulations, congratulations. And how many staff members do you have?
We have 19 full-time staff, 7 part-time staff, about 20 interns, and several volunteers, and we can always use more volunteers to help the kids.
What about locations? Where are you?
Sure, we're in Louisville off of FM 407, so not far from anybody in Flower Mound or the western part of our county. And we also do have a Denton office on the south side of Denton.
All right, and you are currently working on a capital campaign to raise funds for an expansion of the center, and Jody Smith is one of the organizers. Jody, let me ask you, why are you involved with this cause?
First of all, anything that helps our children who are helpless individuals, that's a great cause. When I was mayor, Diane Costa was mayor of Highland Village as well, and she and I are teaming up with the Advocacy Center to try to raise awareness in our community to our needs and to raise the funds. I was very impressed when I was first mayor. Dan had a campaign as well, and they had a budget, they raised the funds, they did it, and they paid it off. He did exactly what was promised, and that's what's going to happen in this campaign as well.
Well, that's great, and of course Annette and I have been involved too.
Yes, and we appreciate
working
that.
with this, and we've had a couple of home meetings, I
Yes.
believe, and
Yes.
things like that. So it's I think it's a great cause too. Always have, and it seems to be going very well. You have an event coming up, Jody, on the 16th of this month. You want
Yes.
to say a little bit about that?
Yes, one thing we're doing is we have a campaign right now. Our goal is to raise $4 million, and we're to the $1.5 million point. The big point is when we push it to $2 million, that's when we're available to get the large grant monies from major foundations. I don't want to call that the easy money because, as Dan knows, that's not the easy money. But we have a goal to make until we can get to those foundation holders. So our in-home events are to not raise money. We don't ask for checkbooks to come with us, but they're to raise awareness and see the program. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be an in-home type event, very casual. Awareness is being brought. But the biggest thing we would like folks to do is come see the center. It's a very short tour, but it's impacting. And I think one of the things that can be most impacting is we have a wall where children who have been helped by the center put their handprints. And that's been, that and the heart is what's been our biggest symbols. Because again, these children need to be spoken for and supported through the Advocacy Center.
And the campaign, Bob, is specifically to add 11,000 additional square feet plus renovate an additional 3,000 square feet. So there's 14,000 square feet that we need to either add or improve so that more children and families can receive services from throughout Denton County. We have the land to do it on, and the board wisely, bought more land, but we're already seeing the need. And when
Yes.
we did the last campaign in 2008, 2009, we didn't expect it to be so soon. But if you build it, you will come, as proven true. And we're doing the things we need to do to serve the kids. Now we need to serve more kids.
And a lot of our growth happens to be because Denton County is one of the fastest growing counties,
Exactly.
not only in Texas, but probably in the whole United States.
Right.
Yeah, and the increased growth in the county translates also to increased child abuse.
Yes.
I imagine, because of the sheer numbers of
Right.
people. So,
National statistics say roughly 1 in 10 children will be a victim of severe child abuse, child sexual abuse, in fact, before they turn 18. If you take 1 out of every 10 kids and you look at, the population, roughly, 350, 400,000 kids under 18 that live in Denton County, you say 1 out of 10. That is a lot. And we need to bring the subject from darkness to light so that more kids get the help they need.
And Mayor Costa as well has a huge, huge heart for the children, which is the main goal. But also on the flip side, we're getting those bad guys
Yeah.
off the streets and stopping the illness from spreading.
exactly, yeah. So as far as the event on the 16th, how would people find out about that?
Give a call to the Children's Advocacy Center in Louisville, and we'll give information. And for those people interested, they can either come in for a tour of the Advocacy Center or be invited to this event as well.
And is there a number they should call?
Sure. The number at the Advocacy Center is 972-317-2818. Or visit our website at cacdc.org.
All right, so is there anything else that you would like to say, either one?
Are you giving me an open forum?
Take it away, Jody.
No, and Dan and Bob, when you get a chance to tour the facility, I think you'll see how much work is done
Exactly, right.
on little. And oftentimes when we schedule the tours, the children and their families are not there because of privacy reasons.
Right.
So a lot of times people will come to the center and they're going, well, it's not really busy. Well, we certainly don't schedule tours when a family who is in desperation and need are there. So
Right.
that's the big point I want to make, because it's very difficult to see how truly, truly busy and packed our center is. End of school, after school, evenings,
Yep.
weekends are when you see our centers just packed.
I think that's important for people to go to the Advocacy Center, see what you do there, and that will touch their heart for the needs of that center, for the things that happen to abused children. So I think you're right. If they just go to the center just to visit it, it makes a difference, and then they can tell others as well. So.
And it's a sad thing that we have to ask for more money, and it's a sad thing we have to grow. But again, as a volunteer, and I'm sure Mayor Costa and the other people on our board will say, the center does amazing with what they have. The amount of hand-me-downs that are used by your staff,
Yeah.
the people who need service, they get top quality service.
Right.
But your team
Right.
does a lot.
And we want to be, and we're very accountable to the community. When
Very.
we have results, offenders are more likely to be brought to justice. Children are reducing their trauma, having their trauma reduced. They're graduating from our counseling program, as you'll see on our wall of hands. And we're a United Way service provider. Cities support us because they know we're accountable, and we need more individual donors to do the same.
Well, the good news is that there are people like you guys in this community.
And you.
And you and Annette,
Yes.
thank you very
Thank
much for
you.
helping us spread the word.
And hopefully this will touch the hearts of many others. So I want to thank both of you for
Thank
being
you.
here. Jody, great to
Thank
see
you, Bob.
you. And
Pleasure.
Dan, as
Thank you,
always,
sir.
great to see you. And
Thank you.
thank you for watching.